One of the most talented young players in the NBA is Jalen Green. He's been playing at an all-star level over his last 20 games. For Rockets fans, this is a great sign because his first 3 years in the league have been rocky to say the least. A few years back, Jalen Green was one of the most electrifying draft prospects. He was one of the most athletic players in his draft class, possessing a max vertical of 50 inches. With so many physical gifts, scouts viewed him as a high upside prospect, with Green drawing comparisons to stars like Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal. The Rockets didn't miss their chance to add Jalen Green to their young core, drafting him with the number 2 overall pick in the 2021 draft. It didn't take long for Green to show off that potential, averaging 17 points per game his rookie season, which earns him all-rookie first-team honors. In his second and third season, he put up about 20 points per game, but at the same time, he was also inefficient due to a lack of consistency. After 3 years in the league, Green was viewed by many fans as a player that was undeniably talented, but also an inefficient shot chucker. Some even started considering him a draft bust. Despite his struggles, the Rockets front office still believed in Jalen Green's potential, signing him to a 3-year, $106 million extension in the offseason. Gambling on his upside has clearly paid off because in recent games, Green is playing like a superstar. In the month of January, he's averaging 26 points and doing it on great efficiency, shooting 47% from the field and 42% from deep. His elite play has helped ascend the Rockets to the second best record in the Western Conference. Tonight, Green will help the Rockets defend their seeding when they play the Grizzlies, and you could bet on that game with BetUS. With BetUS, you could bet on games, and you could also make predictions, and if correct, you could cash out. I think Rockets versus Grizzlies will be a close game, but I also think Houston's going to win, so I'm going to bet on the Rockets winning by 4 to 6 points. And with BetUS Casino Playground, you can play their slots and feel that casino buzz with BetUS live dealer tables. If you sign up now, you can receive a 200% sign-up bonus of up to $5,000 and a 250% crypto sign-up bonus of up to $5,000 as well. Now back to Jalen Green. A big reason he's dominating is his ability to get to the basket with ease. His speed makes him deadly on the fast break. After getting this rebound, Amon gets it out to Jalen Green, he pushes the ball, it gets right by John Morant for the left-handed finish. Those insane hops makes him a great above the rim finisher. Green catches the rock on the fast break again, and John Morant wants no part of this as Green throws it down. He could score even if multiple defenders have gotten back. Green pushes the ball in transition again, he gets right by Max Christie, then goes up and finishes over LeBron. He's also a great lob threat. This time Cam Whitmore leads the fast break, he sees Jalen Green beating everyone down the court, and then throws him the alley-oop, and Green kisses this right off the glass. It's not just his speed that makes Green a great driver, but his ability to change speeds fast. After this screen is set, Luke Kennard has to pick him up. Green moves at a slow pace, but then he quickly takes off, gets by Luke Kennard, and finishes with a reverse layup and draws an and one. He's got a strong handle which helps him to break down defenders. This time he goes one-on-one against Michael Porter Jr. He drives left, MPJ is able to keep in front, but Green resets, drives right, and while MPJ is still on him, Green is able to finish with a running hook. He can also get to the basket from cutting. After Alperen Sengun catches it in the post, Trey Murphy thinks that Jalen Green is going to come get it, but he fakes him out, cuts backdoor, and finishes with the tomahawk dunk. Green is completely fearless when driving to the rim, so jumping with him could easily lead to a player getting posterized. He can also get creative to finish below the rim. After getting by his initial defender, Green uses the Euro step to get around the big man and then finishes with the inside hand. After catching this pass, Green is able to easily get by Austin Reeves. Anthony Davis steps up, but Green gets this layup high off the glass to avoid getting blocked and get the finish. Green catches this pass in the corner, he starts to back his man down, gets around him with the nice spin move, the help defense comes, but Green finishes with the floater. A big area of growth in his game has been his three-point shooting. In the first 3 seasons of his career, Green was a below average three-point shooter. Green knew that his poor shooting was holding him back, so he put in a lot of work over the past offseason to improve his outside shot, and it's clearly paid off, because now Green is barely missing when he's open. And he's not just a spot-up shooter. The Rockets will also run plays to get him moving off the ball to free him up for an open shot. Like on this play, Dillon Brooks screens for Jalen Green, he catches the pass from Alperen Şengün, gets a great look from up top and knocks it down. Green and Jabari Smith get into some two-man game. Green passes it to Smith, and he hands it right back off to Green while sending him an excellent screen which allows him to get separation from Malik Monk. Monk tries to close him out, but he makes Green fall and Green still hits the shot, so it's a 4-point play. He's also good at creating threes for himself off the bounce, with his main go-to move being the step back. He creates space by driving, forcing the defender to retreat, then stepping back, creating that separation and hitting the open shot. Another big area of growth for Jalen Green has been his pick and roll play. Earlier in his career, Green struggled to run the pick and roll due to his limited offensive skills and poor decision making, but now Green is thriving as a pick and roll ball handler. After the pick is set, if the defending big man doesn't step up high to pick up Jalen Green, he'll just shoot and knock down the open pull-up three. Even when big men do step up high to try to take away the open threes, Green is just simply too fast. After Şengün sets this pick for Green, Zach Edey steps up to the perimeter, but Green just easily gets right by him, extends and scoops in this layup. Şengün sets Green up with another pick. Number 21 on the Pelicans tries to show out to the perimeter, but Green just crosses him up and then finishes at the rim with another smooth layup. Because Jalen Green has become a deadly pick and roll scorer, he often draws multiple defenders towards him, allowing him to be a facilitator. Notice how in this play both DeAndre Jordan and Russell Westbrook go to Green, so he makes the right decision, finding Şengün who floats it up and in. Green brings the ball up, they get into some more pick and roll action. After Şengün sets the pick, he rolls to the basket, and Green connects with him perfectly, sending him up for the two-handed jam. They often pick and pop as well. This time Şengün sets the pick for Green, he makes the bounce pass right back to Şengün, Sabonis is giving him too much space, so Şengün hits the long two. The constant pressure he puts on the rim with his drives to the basket creates plenty of assist opportunities. On this possession, Green goes behind his back, gets by his man, drawing the attention of Zach Edey, and he makes the beautiful dish to Steven Adams, who finishes with an and one. His slashes to the basket also tends to free up his teammates for open threes. Like on this play, after catching the handoff, he drives to the hoop, drawing the attention of multiple Kings, allowing him to set up Fred VanVleet, who makes in the open three from the wing. A lot of times his playmaking may not lead to an assist, but it'll create a hockey assist. Like on this play, Green gets by Ja Morant, he kicks it out to Fred VanVleet, who pump fakes, drives, and makes the extra pass to Dillon Brooks, who knocks down the shot from the corner. Green's playmaking may not be at the same level as other elite guards, but it's definitely gotten better. He needs to keep improving, but the way he's playing right now, he's definitely a budding star. So that's going to be it for this breakdown. Jalen Green's production should definitely make him an all-star candidate. I know he got off to a rough start at the beginning of the season, but with the way he's been playing over these last 20 or so games, and with the Rockets being at the number 2 spot in the West, he's definitely worthy of being an all-star reserve, at least in my opinion. But now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of how Jalen Green has been playing this season? Do you think he should be an all-star? Let me see your thoughts down below in the comment section. Guys, I'm going to continue to do breakdowns like this all season long, so if that sounds like something that will interest you, consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope to catch you guys next video.